Welcome to Kendra's Artistic Crochet Designs. And so today we are going to make we're going to make this. Let me see this. Not this way. We're going to make this paw print, and we are going to make this paw print using tapestry crochet and single crochet in the tapestry. So to do this, we're going to have, I'm doing a background in off-white. So we need 3 balls of this, and the paw print's going to be lavender, and you're going to need 2 balls of that. So 3 balls of the off-white and 2 balls of the lavender. All right. Getting all of my stuff ready over here so I can bring up these colors. And you know, you can carry, you could pretty much carry you know, strings. We are going to carry a little bit, but we're not going to do a lot of carrying, because I feel like you could still see the string through the other color through the white, so I think it's better not to carry, but you can carry if you'd like. Alright, so we are going to start, here we are, right here, with a chain of 25. So there's, or 26, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these are going to be kind of, you know, bigger squares than before. A little bit bigger. Alright, so we need 3 rows of just this off-white. So we're going to start off with just, this is probably the easiest part of it. This and the end. So there's 2, 3, well, you should have 25 once you get these single crochets in there. Now this is probably the most fiddly part, is single crocheting in these chains. So the reason why I'm doing this is because a friend of mine, she loves her dogs, and she wanted a paw print blanket for herself. So that's the reason why we're doing this paw print design. And I came up with this on my computer. Using my stitch fiddle. And I know I've talked about this stitch fiddle before, but I'm telling you, that stitch fiddle is very, very, if you like to do pictures, it's very important to have. And I love it. I use it all the time. Of course, you know I've been using the stitch fiddle for our calendar blankets. So there is row 1. And we're just going to chain 1 and single crochet across. And then you'll chain 1 and single crochet across. So And like I said, you have 25 stitches to work with. Alright, chain 1 and turn. We need one more row of this. Alright, so there's 3 rows of 25 stitches. And that's what it should look like now. Alright, so now we're going to start row 4. And row 4, we need 8 off-white, so we're going to chain 1 and turn. And so now we need 8. So we're going to count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Alright, and then we're going to pull in a lavender. And then I'm actually going to finish that 8th one off and pull a lavender in there. Okay. And now I am not going to carry that off-white either. I'm just going to leave it there because we're going to pull in another one. So we need 3 lavender. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to pull in another off-white. And I actually need to pull that off-white into that 3rd stitch on the lavender. So always make sure my ends are long so I can tie them down. And I'm actually going to take this lavender with me. So we need 3 off-white. Yes. 3 off-white. 2, 3. And then we're going to pull up the lavender. So I'm actually bring that forward so I don't get these tangled. Alright. And now I need 3 lavender again. So there's 1, 2, and 3. and then we're going to pull the off white back in. And we should finish this off with 8 white. Or off white. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And how about that? I did it perfectly. Okay, so there we go. That's what it should look like. Row 4. Okay, so row 5, and this actually is row 5 through 8. So we're going to chain 1 and turn, and we need 7 off white. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So I'm going to pull in this lavender right here. Pull this lavender up. Come on. And bring this down. And we are, I'll leave that, here's the stitch right there, right there. We are going to do 11 lavender. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So we're going to bring in the off-white, and we should have 7 off-white. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you will do that for rows 6, 7, and 8. And I'm going to do mine off camera and let you get yours done. And I will catch up with you with row 9. Okay, so this is what it looks like after 8 rows. Okay, so now we're going to do row 9, and we're going to chain 1 and turn our work. And we need 8. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So we're going to throw that one to the back and bring up that lavender from there. And so we need 11, no, we need 9 lavender. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And then we need to switch back to the off-white. And then right here, we start again with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So there is 8 then off-white. So it's 8, 9, and 8. And that's what it looks like so far. So that's looking pretty good. So this is a mirror image. So this makes this so easy to do because of that. Alright, so we're going to chain 1 and turn for row 10. In row 10, we need 5 off white. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to bring this forward and bring in this lavender. I'm going to leave this off white here, and so we are going to need 3 lavender. So there's 1, which we're going to carry this off white with us. 2 and 3, because we need to do one more with this off white right here, and we put 1 off white in here, bring the lavender back, and now we are going to leave the off white. So here is, we need 7 lavender. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So then we need to bring this off white up here. I'm going to bring this lavender over here because this, so we don't get these tangled up. Alright, so we need an off white. Okay, just 1 off white here, and then we're going to 3 lavender again. So we're going to need to carry this off white with us. So there's 1, 2, and 3, and then go back to the off white. And now you need, we're going to leave this lavender behind, and now you just need 5 off white. So there's 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, so the little toes are starting right here. So now we're going to chain 1 and turn for row 11. And now we're going to need 4 off white. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. And where's that? That goes back there. We're going to bring in this lavender. And we need to carry this off white with us, though, for the other side of the toe. So here is 1, 2, we need 4 of these, 3 and 4, and then we're going to leave the lavender behind, and this lavender actually has to come forward because that off-white's over there. Alright. And now we need 2 off-white. So there's 1. Hang on, I don't want to carry that. We're not carrying that lavender. Oh yes we are, never mind. We're carrying it. So we need 2 of these, and now 2 off white, and now we're going to switch back to lavender. This is showing, well, hang on a second. We're going to back up. Let's back up to this row. We are not going to carry this off weight because I have another off weight for the middle. That's why. All right. So now we need 4 of these. So there's 4 and 4. Did I do that right? Oh, wait a minute. Nope, I didn't. So it's really easy whenever you're pulling this purple through, then I ought to see this stitch right there. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now I'm going to bring in the middle off white. And now I need, carrying the lavender with me, I need 2 off white. And now we're going to switch off to the lavender. And we need 5 lavender. So there's 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, it's better probably to introduce that off white right there. So let's switch off to the off white here, and we need 2 of these. 2 off white on this side, and then switch back to the lavender. And now we need 1, 2, 3. Well, wait a minute. We gotta take that off white with us. All right, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Switching off to the off white. And we should have 4 off white left. And this is row 11. And that's what it looks like so far. Okay. So we're going to chain 1 and turn. And this is row 12, and we need 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 off white, switching over to lavender. We're going to take this off white with us. And this is 12. We need 4 lavender. 1, 2. Did we mess up? Hang on a second. Yep, we missed one right there. Really easy to miss a stitch. 2, 3, 4. And then we are going to switch back to the off-white. Yeah, that one goes back. And I need 3 off-white this time. Carrying this with us. 2 and 3. and then we need 3 lavender, 1, 2, and 3, and then bringing this off-white up here. We are needing 3 off-white here. So there's 1, 2, and 3. And then we need the 4 lavender. 2, 3. Well, it would help if I carried that off-white with me. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Switching to off-white again. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 off-white in the end. So there we have that. So this middle paw thing is done. And now we're going to be just working on the toes and the white in the middle. And hang on a second. This is the white in the middle, and I brought it with me, and I shouldn't have. This white should have stayed there. Bring this off-white up. There we go. Alright, so that is row 12. In row 13 then, we're going to chain 1 and turn. And we're going to, we need 4 off-white. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Switching over to lavender. We're going to leave this off-white behind because I have 1 for the middle. So there's 1. We need 4 lavender. 2, 3, and 4. And now we need 9 off-white. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm leaving this lavender behind because I have another one for over on this other side. 2, 3, 4. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And now I have another lavender to bring in for this side. So I don't have to carry that very long. I don't mind carrying 2 or 3 stitches, but it's really hard to be carrying for that's the lavender we left behind. Wait a minute. The off-white we left behind. Let's bring that off-white up here. And then bring this lavender in. and we need four lavenders. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to bring this, one of these off weights with me, dang it. Alright. One, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, now bring this off white in, and then we should have 4 off white at the end. So we had 4, and then 4 lavender, 9 off white in the middle, 4 lavender, and 4 off white at the end. Okay, and that was row 13. Alright, so row 14, chain 1 and turn. We need 4 off white. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we're going to leave that behind, but we're going to bring up this lavender here. And we are needing 3 lavender this time. So there's 1. Did I make 4? Yeah. 2 and 3. And then bring up this lavender in the middle. And here is that. We need 11 off white. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm leaving the lavender behind. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. And remember what we did on this side, we're doing on this side because it's a mirror image. Alright. Bring up the lavender and put 3 lavenders in. We're going to leave this off white there. So we just need 3. 1, 2, and 3. And then bring up this off white. And we need 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright. So row, that was row 14. And that is what that looks like so far. Let's do row 15. We're going to chain 1 and turn. And in 15 we need 4 off white. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we need to bring up the lavender with us. And now we only need 2 lavender in row 15. So 2 lavender, and then we're going to switch over to off white. And we need 2 off white. And it looks like we're going to have to bring this lavender with us too on these 2. So the lavender's got to go with you this time. 1, 2, because we're going to start the other toes. We just finished this toe. So now we need to switch back to lavender. And we need 3 lavender. So that's 1. Bring in the off-white with us. Goodness gracious. 1, 2, and 3. And then switch to the off-white again. And we need 3 off-white. So there's 1, 2, and 3. And this lavender is going to have to come over here. And we need 3 of those. So there's 1, 2, and 3. And now we're going to have to bring this off-white with us over here. 2. So then we need 2 off-white here. 1 and 2. Wait a minute, that lavender needed to come with us. There we go. And 2. All right. Switch back to lavender, and you need 2 lavender to finish up this little toe here, and then go back to the off-white, and then we just need 4 off-white to finish this off. And that is what our little paw print looks like right now. Alright, so row, that was row 15. And so we're going to do row 16. We're going to chain 1 and turn. And then we need we need 7 off-white. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's bring up this lavender with me and bring it up and carry it this way. 5, 6, and 7. And in the 7th one, we're going to bring in the lavender, and we are needing 5 lavender. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then we have this middle one, middle here, which we're really not going to need. But we'll do it anyway. And we only need 1 here. So one off-white. Bring this lavender from over here. And we need 5 of those. So there's 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we're bringing our off-white. We should finish this off with 7 off-white. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And there we have it. So now that was row 16, and you'll do 17, 18, and 19 the same way. So we will be back for row 20. Okay, so this is what it looks like so far. Looking pretty cool. Alright, and now we're going to start row 20. So it's chain 1 and turn, which I already did. And we are going to do 8 off-white. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then the 8th one is in that one. Okay. Then we're going to switch over to the lavender, and you should have 3. We should have 3 lavenders. So there's 1, 2, and 3, and then switch over to the off-white that's in the middle. And there should be 3 off-white as well. So there's 1, 2, and 3, and then bringing up the lavender on this side, we should have 3 of those. 1, 2, and 3, and then the off-white, which should be 8 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now let's chain 1 and turn. That was row 20, and that's what it should look like. Row 20. Alright, and 21 is we need 9 off-white. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So we're going to switch over, and we're just going to put 2 off-white, or 2 lavender here. And then switch back over to the off-white, bring that back up, and there should be 3 off-white. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to switch over to the lavender. And there should be 2 lavender. And then we need to switch back over to the off-white. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Alright, and that just finished up the paw print. You can see that? Looks pretty cool. Alright, so now we need to cut off the lavenders because the paw print is done. But I want to cut, and as a matter of fact, we're cutting off everything except for that. So I cut these off long, so I can sew them in. And row 22, chain 1. So row 22, 23, 24, and 25, we're just going to single crochet with the off-white clear across there. So, which is 25 stitches. So 25 off-white is what you need. So I just finished 22, and we need 23, 24, and 25 added on there next. And I will finish those off camera, sew in my ends, and then come back and show you how to do the border. Okay, so I've got my ends tied in, and actually it really don't matter what is the front and back on this. So I'm putting these last few stitches in, and I've already tied. I put my lavender back on, and I'm going to chain 1 and turn, and we're going to put half double crochets. I'm going to do a half double crochet around this thing. So you should have 25 stitches. Alright, and so now when we get down here to the corner, it is just 1 half double crochet, chain 2, and a half double crochet in there. Just so we can turn the corner a little bit. And the good thing about doing single crochets is, you know, we're putting a stitch at the end of each row, which is so easy. So you should have 25 rows, 25 stitches going down the side as well. So you'll have 25 stitches on each side. And then again, when you get down to the corner, it is 1 half double crochet, chain 2, and a half double crochet in that corner. Alright, and so we'll just finish it off and go all the way around it, and I will meet you at the end of this round. Okay, so then I'm all the way around, and I'm going to put another half double crochet in this corner, and then I'm going to connect it to the first half double crochet with the half double crochet for my corner. That's awesome. Okay, so now what we're going to do is I'm going to switch back to the off-white, and I always like to use a magic knot to switch colors, and that kind of helps me so I don't have to tie in a lot of knots. You have to tie in quite a few knots doing this thing, so I'd rather not. Anyway, just make it really tight so that doesn't come out. Alright, so here we go. Alright, now we're going to chain one and turn our work. Okay, so we are going to put a single crochet in this corner. Okay, and we're going to do back loops only, single crochets. And then, of course, the corners will be the same. One single crochet, chain two, one single crochet. And we're just going to go all the way around there like that. Making sure that when you're going down the side, you're using back loop only. Because I want that design. And this will be the front of the work, because I'll have this design on it. So I'm going to go all the way around like that, and I will meet you at the end of this round. Okay, so I'm all the way around there with the off-white. I'm going to chain one, and we're going to put another single crochet in that corner. And then we're just going to single crochet in both loops all the way around. And this is just a regular single crochet. And we are using both loops. The corners are still single crochet, chain two, no, actually, wait a minute. Let's not do that. Hang on. Let's wait till we get to the corner and let me look at this. This is design as we go, guys. We may not need to do that corner the same. Okay, so in the corner, we're going to do 3 single crochets in the corner. And then continue on. Okay, so we're going to go all the way around with singles, putting 3 single crochets in each corner, and I will meet you at the end of this round. Okay, so here it is, completely finished. I got one end to tie down. Let's measure this. So we have about 10-inch by 10-inch square, probably. Yeah, it's 10 inches by 10 inches. So that's a nice size square. And I did that on purpose because I'm going to make an Afghan. And she wanted lavender, a tan, and a blue-green. It's a light green. It looks like seafoam green. But anyway, I'm going to make these up and make an Afghan for her. But you can also make a pot holder if you use a cotton yarn. You can make pot holders and hot pads out of these. And I just wanted to go over the square with you. I'm not going to go over the whole Afghan with you. After the Afghan is put together, I may do the border sometime after I get it done. But I probably will come back and do the border for you so that you could know what the border is going to be like. But I just love this stitch. I mean, this picture of the paw print, and I think she's going to love it. And I just love the way that came out. So you guys can go to town, do hot pads, do squares for Afghans, make pillows, do whatever you want with them. I think that this is a really nice pattern, and I just fallen in love with it. And it's not really hard, not really, to make this. It's mirror image, it's easy. Whatever happens on this side always happens on this side. It's such an easy pattern, you know. So, and the border, I think the border just wakes that up. I love it. I love the border around that. So, anyway, I hope you guys have a lot of fun making these squares. And whatever endeavor you do with them. And I want to thank you for watching. Have a great day, and bye-bye now.